Hello. This is a quick video to briefly run through the different income withdrawal strategies in and outside of retirement, showing the evidence behind different strategies and how Becketts have come to our own Becketts Guardrails strategy. When we looked into the best ways of withdrawing funds from portfolios, starting normally with retirement portfolios, we looked at a piece of work done nearly 20 years ago known as the Bengen Rule, Bill Bengen. This was a safe withdrawal rate that looked at a huge amount of empirical data in the UK and the US, simulating what would be the safe withdrawal rate available. Using this technique, he looked at a balanced portfolio and came to the number of 4%. And actually, when you look at some indexing and look in the UK, this 4% is actually closer to 3.7%. Now, whilst that is a useful rule and great to have as a backup, it's not core to everything that goes on, and ultimately it looks at a worst case scenario. As such, we wanted to adapt our rules to make sure that our clients don't die with lots of money in the bank or run out of money before death. And so there was some more work done by Guyton Klinger. Jonathan Guyton was the principal of a large firm in the US, Cornerstone Wealth Advisors, and William Klinger was a computer scientist who helped model the plans. And here they looked at increasing withdrawals in line with inflation, with looking at what they should do when markets have shocks, and ultimately created guardrails that sat around these structures. Alongside this, and taking all of that into account, Becketts liked that approach, but one of the major stumbling blocks is often people's emotions and how they feel about their investments. When you run things through a computer, an ever-increasing amount of equity holding is actually the greatest way to generate return. However, increasing the historic level of risk as you age doesn't always sit well with people. And so emotions and emotional behaviour is huge. And so with this, Becketts have looked at producing their own guardrail strategy, combining both Guyton's rules and research and our own experience. And this is a graph and a couple of slides on how this works. So if we look here, we have the starting point of the investment. And ultimately, what this line shows is an investment growing and falling as time goes on, something that we all know happens as part of the economic cycle. In this scenario, we would start a client usually at around about 4% of a withdrawal rate if they wanted to keep their capital secure. We then set an upper guardrail, which is usually positioned between 15 to 20% above the starting capital value. So if this is £1 million, we're setting this at 1.15 million or 1.2 million. And we also have the same lower guardrail, the protectionist guardrail, at a similar reduction. So if we start with £1 million, we're now down to 850,000 or 800,000. And in normal market conditions, a portfolio will track within this period with the 4% withdrawals being taken. The issue comes when we don't have normal market conditions. And for 99% of people in retirement, they are going to experience one of these periods. This, for Becketts, is what's known as a breach point. Now, in many other plans, Guyton's rules, an income reduction would occur here. However, for Becketts, we prefer not to have our clients' lifestyles affected by market movements, and extreme market movements included. And so what Becketts do at the start is create an income buffer fund. So when we first begin, we have the investment at $1 million, we have a drawdown rate of, let's say, 40,000 a year, and we would create an income buffer fund here, which would be valued at 18 months worth of income, so £60,000. This to other people may be classified as dead money. However, what it allows us to do is at these points in time when the guardrail is breached, is to completely stop income. Income ceases whilst the investment falls and rises and then comes back within the guardrails, at which point we restart the income again, and the client has had no reduction in monthly income because the income has been produced by the income buffer fund in this period. Time then goes on and we go back to a normal withdrawal strategy. For us, this income buffer fund does a number of things. It protects the longevity of the portfolio, but it also provides our clients with peace of mind that when, not if, this occurs, the strategy is already in place. Their standard of living will not need to change, they will not need to reduce income, but they will already have a plan in place to manage this circumstance when it occurs. And so, this continues. However, the important point to note is that there is a reason why we have set an upper guardrail, because the truth is that these occurrences happen more often than the negative occurrences down here. These are more extreme and are often much more detrimental to a portfolio and so are scarier. However, this is when the positive happens. And the reason we set this guardrail is we want our clients to enjoy their funds, to really benefit. Our goal is to protect your money, but ultimately we want you to enjoy your life. And so, when we hit this upper guardrail, the first thing that we will do is replenish the income buffer fund. However, after that, there are two options. We either take a withdrawal from here and bring the capital down to closer to the middle level, so long as this withdrawal is to be spent, not just left in cash in the bank. There's no need for that. So this is when treats occur, extra holidays, classic cars, jewellery, whatever it is that our clients want to spend their money on, gifting, philanthropy, whatever it is. Alternatively, if there is no need to spend this, then what we can do is we will move these two guardrails up so that this new value becomes the centre point of our guardrail strategy. And so instead of taking a lump sum out, there will be an increase, a jump, a step increase in the amount of income our clients receive on a monthly basis. Again, based on the fact that they're going to spend this money. Overall, we believe the combination of the different strategies, both Guyton's strategy and Bengin's strategy, combined with ensuring our clients' emotions are managed and our clients understand, provides the best chance for a secure withdrawal strategy under all circumstances. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please do get in touch.